Hey guys, Anton the Manton, Megatron Manton back here after a meal. Here to play more Mass Effect Andromeda. So, I guess now that we've established a outpost, we're gonna see if there's a few more things we can do before we head out. So, what do we got available here? There's something happening here and something happening here. So, first, let's just go to the closest one and see what they want.
Ryder.
Someone called me. Must be nothing. Are you a store? No. Oh, you're a store. Sell all the salvage. Confirm. What do you got for me? Got a Pathfinder helm. Gives more damage resistance. Guess it's better than nothing. I don't really have a whole lot of money, do I? How do I compare this to my pistol? Okay, so it does more damage, less fire rate, less magazine. I think I'd rather have this Pathfinder helm. Speaking of which, didn't I get a new weapon? Wait, where'd this go? Oh yeah, it's that gun. The one that only has 4 shots before you have to reload. This is an ultra rare melee weapon? Really? Okay. Can we equip it? Doesn't seem to want to let us. I can deconstruct it, but I don't think I want to do that. Well, we'll keep it around. Hopefully we'll be able to use it eventually. I want to look at my armor. No. How do you get to the tab you want to get to? All I can get to is my weapons. That just changes the stuff up there. Oh, there we go. So, let's put on our new helmet. Wait. Oh, I think I know the problem. We need to be at one of those stupid loadout stations before it lets me change things like this. Alright. What's this? Against Bradley, I know it's not your fault. She's supposed to be the second way, but I went to a trail so when all that calms down a few years, get proper outraged about how long it took to reunite families, especially ones during the Site 1/2 mess. You know, broken promise is a thing, right? I can speak to an assistant. I wonder if I have that quest to look for the deceased people still. This game has so much to do.
Request from the Prodromos labs.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for Eos.
Guess we'll find out. Hey.
Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think EOS is really going to be something.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
File is filled with sketches and annotations expanding schematic views. Many are focused on combined road monorail network for EOS, showing several different but brilliant designs. Always good to go back on old standby when I need to think. Underneath are several doodles showing elegant redesign of a Nexus tram system map. Pasted on one side are a number of download statistics on predicted population growth over the next century. Got a baseline. Bradley always good for the numbers. Joining the statistics is a blocked out simplistic drawing of Prodromos dotted line showing expansion with detailed sketches of water and sewage line underground, wireless powder router, and the flow of foot traffic. Sloppy, but it's a start. Fox. How is it there? I heard Bradley has things up and running smoothly. I knew you guys could do it. Tell me all about EOS. It's boring here, so I have to live vicariously through you. Oh, you remember that girl I told you about? Sorry? We're going out this weekend. I can't believe she said yes. Wish me luck. Now it's your turn, buddy. Ellis. Well, that looks like that took care of the things that are going on this side. So, what about over here? Oh, there's someone to talk to up there. Hello.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though you do have the Queen Quartermaster beside you.
You know Vetra?
Back on the Nexus, Connor worked with me to get everything for the Tempest. But I need ground under my feet, and soon hopefully trade will flourish on EOS.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grand Explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... the... still... Ask me another time.
Okay.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my responsibility. The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Not a word, Connor. As you like. Of course, you can't always be listening.
See you later.
Be well. Come back again.
Vetra sure is connected with people.
Finally, solid ground. An actual sunlight to wake up.
Found some armor.
This would be great.
Enjoy it. I'll be up all night collecting points.
Wonder if there's something in here. A terminal. Congrats, hey Connor. Heard about the new position. Prodomos has gained one hell of a businesswoman. They're lucky to have you. If we ever find ourselves on the Nexus at the same time, I'm buying you a drink to celebrate. Vetra. And Ryder, I know you're going to get nosy and read this. Hi. Wow. Hey, a Hyperion model. No mind if I do. Okay. Let's see if I can change my loadout. Okay, now I got the cryo blade. I'm alright with the pistol. That's fine. Let's get our new helmet. Even though it stands out so badly. I'm gonna start looking like a World of Warcraft character, collecting quest gear at this rate. Headshots, spare ammo, combat power damage, and weapon damage. I think I'd rather stick with that. Alright. Can we scan these plants? Nope. Anyone home?
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Sorry for what? That you have nothing really to say? Well, this seems like a waste for now. You should have said sorry you came all the way here for nothing. Constant flow of traffic here now. Anyone over here? Research center. We got a lot of points now. Sure, let's research stuff. I like assault rifles a lot. There's so many though, I have no idea which one to even go for. Sandstorm. High accuracy rifle. Seems decent. How about this one? Rapid fire. So which one does more damage? This one does. Wait, I didn't even look at that one. Man, there's so many guns. I just want a good balanced assault rifle. This is ultra rare. That's rare. That's rare. Sure. I don't know if it's what I should be doing, but it's what I want to do. Sandstorm doesn't look that bad. Okay. Oh, we can get the Ked armor from this. What about weapons? I already invested in this one. It's doing alright. Oh, I need to be a higher level to look at that stuff apparently. What do we have here? That sounds pretty good. Regenerative and provides a barrier. There, we did one in each. We'll put another into chest place. Why not? Can I even make any of this stuff? Man, I have so much stuff. Nope, can't make that. Can't make that. Can't make nothing. We need to go out and get some resources. Well, let's look at weapons. Nope. That's the one I have, I think. This one's better. Just weighs more. Weak. Less rate of fire, less clip, less ammo, more accuracy. I don't know. Could be good. Oh, I can't even make it. I can't even make this one. The only stuff I can't make is worse than what I've got. What about this thing? Oh, it's just showing me what it already has. Please help. This is the only way I can get a word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about the remnant tech. They think the initiative laying around how dangerous it is. It's a couple of electrodes the right place could get the remnant to work for them instead. They tried before, and I helped out in the med bay when those remnant observers carved up Bariti. But Jennings says we could live like kings if we had an army of remnant bots working and fighting for us. He's taking the whole work crew to help him this time. I have to go with him. Maybe I can talk Jennings out of it, but if I can't, someone should know why we didn't come back.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Okay, we can investigate the med bay here. I haven't talked to this guy. Can I talk to him? There we go.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Why did you join the Andromeda initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-thing colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
Blindness?
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime, preferably unhurt.
Alright, let me have your staff roster, please. Will it even let me?
Right.
Oh, I can scan it.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
We got a ton of messages. Alright. Okay. Just records of taking care of people here. So now I need the work roster, which is over here. Right in here. Water course repair team. VI reprogrammed.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Before we go, is there anything else we can do here? Looks like there's still some stuff around the way. I don't know how you get to those areas though. Probably through here somehow. I won't worry about it yet. So, where is it taking us? Okay, right here. We got some turrets set up, that's good. So even though this is a scientific research outpost, we're not totally defenseless. Like I was kind of worried about. I'm still sure they're still relying heavily upon me though to make sure things are safe out there. The radiation is still
levels
around,
have spiked, Pathfinder.
which may mean that... Come on, get into all-wheel drive. There we go. Which means that that mining area is probably still heavily
Pathfinder,
radiated.
this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
So I may have to find a way to improve my radiation resistance before I can get those minerals. Is this the place? Yeah.
Radiation within safe levels.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we...
How far are they? Holy cow, they're all the way
Gotta
over
find
there.
them before they get themselves killed.
We need to get back to the vehicle.
Radiation within safe levels.
Hurry! Oh my gosh, this is gonna be close. Come on, you stupid vehicle. We don't have time. Don't get stuck on me. Oh my gosh, I'm just finding a bunch of dead ends. We gotta hurry up and get a path. Come on. Okay, to the south. We're not gonna make it in time. Why are you running so slow, vehicle? Come on. This boost is hardly doing anything.
But some will be all too eager.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
Seems less harsh than when we first landed. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Oh my gosh. No! There's too many mountains in the way. can't save him. You're too far.
Who do? Who don't? I like busting dunes, getting all 6 wheels off the ground.
We're outfitted best we... Help us! Please!
Oh, did we make it in time? What was with that time limit then? I don't even have the right weapon equipped. And I can't switch weapons apparently. There we go. Oh, they didn't like that. Oh. Okay. Oh, you're the survivor.
Thank God. You found us.
Not soon enough.
I tried. I left the data pad at the outpost. Jennings would have killed me if he'd known. He wanted his army of remnant workers. And he got it.
What did he try to do?
What was Jennings' plan here?
He thought some special electrical shock could make the remnant docile. You see how that panned out. I'll tell Bradley what happened. We'll make damn sure it never happens again.
Well, we leveled up again, which is awesome. Because now we have enough points for another upgrade. Debuff. So next we can have it restore shields, or we can have it drain shields. I don't know. Restores by per second 10%. I think I'd rather do this one. So our pool move's becoming pretty good. Kinetic Warper unlocked. The adept profile is now rank 2. Cool. I'm gonna look at that. Jump and evade. Okay. That's pretty cool. How about you guys? What did you guys get? I can give her more resilience, or I can give her some health and shield regeneration. Oh man. That's so hard to choose. Man. I'm gonna go with damage resistance. And for this one I can make her stronger in attacking, or I can make her even more ridiculous with her damage reduction. He only got 2 points. What's the next level for Havoc Strike give? Radius would be pretty good. I think I want to upgrade his grenades first though. So we're gonna focus grenades for a while. I'm pretty sure that's still gonna be radioactive. Should I explore over here, maybe? See if I can get to the path that leads over here and up here. Oh, and there's more stuff over here. Or maybe this path leads down. How do you even get up there though? Oh, from over here? Let's give it a try. Can't hurt to try. And if we can't access this stuff, I'm sure we'll come back to EOS again eventually.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Okay.
Experiencing radiation damage.
Back up, back it up, back it up. I hate how weird this map gets when you first load it. In fact, it's not fixing itself this time. Come on, load up so I can see where the paths are. It doesn't want to. It's broken. Oh, there's a load of materials here. Launch probe.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
Can't wait to see what the initiative makes of this.
Finally it loads. I don't see... This radiation is limiting us. I'm pretty sure we have to go through here. But we can't with how heavily radiated this place is, so I think we're done here for now. I think this is the game's way of saying get out of here. There's nothing left for you to do. Actually, don't we still have that quest to find the bodies? I feel like that's kind of important. There's that one. I have loads of tasks. Find and scan colonist bodies. Doesn't really say where though. Data cores. I only found one. Research other stations. Wildlife. So that's the only one that's really related to ethos. Does anything show up on my map? No. So for all I know, I may not be even able to get any more. I think we'll save this for another time. Let's just move on.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
We'll talk to the crew a bit. Maybe we have new crew members now. Oh man, this loading screen.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard.
Nice.
Any thoughts, Ryder?
So he's just gonna take residence in the kitchen? That's crazy. I guess it's almost as crazy as the escape pod, but... Alright. Whatever, it's cool.
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own
Oh,
people?
shoot.
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
Okay, guys.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Just get along, please.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But
Of
not
course.
humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Augmentation. Okay. Can we use this? No calls. I wonder if our strike team finished.
Drac, I'm working with Vectra to track down prosthetic gel and those other items we discussed.
You're too good to me, Doc.
Nothing for me. Playing favorites, Lexi? What? No?
Well, at least the Krogan's getting settled in. Okay, he finished. Yes! Success. Oh man, what to go for next? Man, there's so much to this. What should I have him do? How's his percentage? 82%. I think that's the only choice, really. Well, I guess I could have him do this. Determine whether hostile forces intend to capture one of our installations or destroy it entirely. Okay. You're on the job, November. Let's open our loot boxes. Money. And a renderable, some renderable plates. Okay. So, didn't we get some augments or something? Not here. Maybe it's just the blueprints. Like on the research side of things. Man, we're so low on resources. Or rather, everything needs so many resources, I guess I should say. I don't know if these are even good. Like, I don't know what I want. Freeze duration. That sounds cool if I ever had a cryo weapon. Disruptor, incinerary. When clip empties, restore 25% shield. I don't know, guys. I don't know about these augmentations. Buy and sell kiosk. Did we get a few more things? Yeah, we have some junk to sell. Our credits are looking pretty good, actually. For once. Oh, we can buy some minerals. That'd be nice. since we have nothing. Oh, that's gonna rack up the money if I buy all of it. I'm not sure what we even need. Can I see how much we have of each? Not really. Well, I guess I'll look into that more later. Hello, Doc.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
I guess.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Okay. How's the human crew?
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Cora?
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Non-human crew?
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Not yet.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Me time? Like a vacation?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Sure.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on it.
I like Krogan.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Oh, I get you.
Thanks for the insight. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
The doc's got her eyes on you, Drac. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna walk around and kind of touch base with people. It's probably one of my favorite things.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Well,
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
We kind of have
They'll
one.
be starting crops soon.
Good.
Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
I like the idea.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Maybe it was best for you.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
Dad could inspire people.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
None of this is fair.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Well, I think a lot of it is due to Sam helping me out, but thanks for the vote of confidence.
Back again?
Sure.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
War story?
Any more Commando war stories?
We once infiltrated a dangerous cult by posing as new initiates. Valenza hated it. She was like our padre. The cult, that perversion of faith, really upset her.
How did you stop them?
Nasira pretended that Valenza needed to be purified of evil. She was given a private audience with the cult leader. Valenza shot her, and then prayed for her.
Any more Commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
Okay.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Who's next? I guess we'll check the... We'll check over there last. We'll work our way around.
So Vetra, I hear this joker was poker too. Where'd you hear that?
The little Brody told her.
A gloating Brody. It was a close game.
Did give me a better game than Drac. Not saying much.
Watch it. Forget him. Let's get an indoor with everyone else to hone our skills and take him out. Let's do it. Hey, Costa, want in on this?
No thanks.
Where
I need
is she?
My creds, and my clothes, and both my kidneys.
So now we're storing the vehicle in the Tempest, huh?
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Nothing new with you, it seems.
Good talking to you, Gil. Anytime.
I gotta go. Everything looking alright here. Guess we'll climb down. See what everyone's up to. Sounds like they're having a fun card game or something. Hey, Liam.
Prodromos. Prodromos.
Yeah?
Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder.
It is good.
A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm not interested in you. My skills as a Pathfinder?
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Well, I think that's all we have to say here.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Liam's room is still nasty. At least, yeah, I mean, in general it's nasty, but mostly that nasty couch. Looks like he even uses that as a bed. Looks like our crewmates are having to make do with whatever corner they get. Hey, Vetra.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
Yeah. That's why it's an adventure.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Find a home.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Right.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
Sounds too easy.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
So that's Liam's room, that's Vetra's room. I believe Drax's room is through here. Or the kitchen, rather. No, further in. The doctor is in here, usually. Well, I don't know yet, but this is kind of what I designate as her room. You've got this. You don't need an old man. Oh, yeah, I've read this before. It's from the previous doctor. Any messages on the board? Yep. So, lost and found coffee mug. Found a mug yesterday near the biolab. Nice one with a magnetized base. Nice. You left it stuck sideways to a bulkhead. That's mine. I just put it down for a sec when my hands were full. Suvi. Next time, maybe empty it first. Okay. Suvi seems like the absent-minded type. Drac and Phoebe are officially on the team. I finished the assignment paper for the Nexus. Had to fudge a few details, but you're both officially members of the Pathfinder team. Welcome. And Drac, I just wanted to check in publicly about what I said. Cora. Comment, relax, Harper. The best headbutt is always the one you don't see coming, Drac. I'll keep that in mind. Ha, nice. Plant vs. Zombies. Oh. What's in here? Is this the lab?
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Oh, okay. So you're related to the Krogan up in the council. We like trouble here.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tam. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
It's hard to be on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Okay.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Okay.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. They're friends, too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the Ket. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Fire and explosives are
Oh
good
my
against
goodness.
anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally? There's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
He sure has a lot of combat advice.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire?
I was hoping you'd ask. So,
Oh,
about
man.
400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. Saw it pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in.
Oh no.
Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Ascendant. Keep your distance. Don't let him get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
No, he didn't.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Whoop.
You mentioned that people
Dang
generally don't like being set on fire?
How do I skip this?
I was hoping you...
Oh, there it is.
Saw it. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
He's finally run out of advice.
What's it like to have Cash as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost. Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
Dang. She's pretty awesome that way.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Dang.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Roots?
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
Ah, more like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Probably.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Do you call everyone kid?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Well, good to have you, Drac. So, okay, here's my room. Don't I have models to add? Should look at my email also. Wow, look at all those emails. Our heartfelt thanks to Ryder from Dr. Aridana. The families of my lost expedition asked me to convey their appreciation to you for finding their loved ones. It's always difficult when you lose people, but knowing what happened will help them begin the mourning process. I hope your next excursion has a happier ending. Again from her. Hello, Ryder. Forgive the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to readily solve. It may assist my investigation into the Scourge. We can discuss it in person at the Nexus Labs. My regards to you and Sam. Okay. From Nigel McCoy. Dear Pathfinder Ryder, my brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone, that we won't build the future here in Andromeda together, but knowing that our family's pendants are united does my heart good. When my wife and I settle here and start a family, our firstborn will carry my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. My sincerest hopes accompany you and your team. Nigel. Thank you for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself too. Work important, but time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Faithful servant protects of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress, like fuel serves fire. Plants are coming along, Sam, and I learned about botany together. Interesting times. Vault. All the reports about the Remnant Vault sounds dangerous as hell. You keep bringing the just lucky enough. My huntress manual would say luck is a balance beam between you and the enemy. But are the Remnant even our enemy, like the cat? or just defending what's theirs. Passed on a warning to Bradley and others of Prodomos, not enough to scare them, just so they know what they might be mining down into. If Sam's estimates are right, the vault could stretch under most of the continental shelf. Makes you wonder what could dig a hole that big. Tempest hacks from Callow. Hey Ryder, I'm pleased to report that Tempest is operating at peak efficiency, so now that you're in command, I thought I'd share a few secret shipboard hacks that are designed. And I sneak into her code. Just send the code JCSB through your Omni tool to open the debug command menu. Give all dispen lets you use the coffee dispenser in the galley on unlimited number of times. Water temp override. Override the normal hot water ration in the shower. Jump wash queue. Puts your clothes ahead of everyone else's in the auto laundry queue. Enjoy and don't share them around. Callow. Crowd to be here from Leon. Hey Pathfinder, just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we go fix things. Soon as we have people on the ground, I'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just makes it happen. This is why I joined HUS T1 and exactly why I came here. We'll do it. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to Frontiers genres, including Western space opera and oddly Turian historical dramas. You're the boss from Vetra. Pathfinder, I thought I ought to clarify. I know I said something about back channels, doing what I have to do. Being on the Nexus during the bad times, a lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things because survival just isn't that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help you, so if there's anything you don't like, I won't do it. Simple as that, Vetra. About your dad. Boy, there sure are a lot of emails from these guys. Vetra told me what happened to your dad. I've lost a lot of people over the years. Figured you could use some cheering up or at least distraction. This usually helps me. Drac has attached 37 images of various rifles and shotguns. 2 are duplicate images. Many are low res or watermarked. Drac. I'm surprised Drac even knows how to email. This is from Lexi. Attachment, Krogan, virality, and aggression. Writer. Attachment is a Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know only 500 pages, but I wasn't allowed to go over. If you get through it, I wrote a longer dissertation from Citadel Journal of Medicine, around 1,400 pages. That's much more insightful and includes mating diagrams. Lexi. Oh my gosh. Ryder, given the amount of high-impact cardio in your exercise routine, I recommend spending 5 to 10 minutes a day stretching to open your hips and relieve tightness in the lower back. What? The poses I've listed below should do nicely. Not to sound elitist, but while it's true humans invented yoga, the Asari perfected it. Kerneth's bow. Standing, spread your legs apart. Turning one foot outward. Take a deep breath. On exhale, bend your torso toward the outward facing foot until your hand meets your ankle. Hold 5 seconds, then switch sides. To Vuri's embrace. Laying on your back, bring your feet together until it's a diamond of negative space between your legs. Palms against the floor. Push your hips forward, but be careful not to overexert yourself. Matriarch pose. Kneel into a deep breath. On exhale, bring both hands together and form a triangle. On the second inhale, swing arms overhead. Bend forward until your torso between your thighs. Hold 3 breaths. Reach further with extra exhale. Please let me know if you need diagrams or vids. Lexi. This is from PB. Hey Ryder, hope it's okay that I keep this data core in my room. the escape pod. I guess I just really like the ponder things before bed. To ponder things, not potter things. The best ideas come to me while I'm half asleep. Also, I saw it first. Anyway, we know for sure it's got some sort of data in it. The trick is how to get at it. I'll keep you updated, PB. Finally. Wow, that was a lot of emails. And now we have more missions. Oh, there's my model. Hey, Sam.
Hello, Scott. Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Okay.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Oh, great. He's gonna have a bunch of jokes, isn't he?
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
Womp, womp, womp.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithms are formulating a new one, calculating the trajectory of the punchline. That was not a joke.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Is that all he's gonna say now?
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Okay.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
We don't have any music going. Come on. Oh, we have new music. I need you? I don't know. So, can we customize the different pieces of armor? Yeah, let's just auto tint, because I don't want my pieces of armor to look weird. Okay. We still haven't seen PB. I guess I'm not sure where the escape pods are. I'm pretty sure this is the lab. There's the crew. These both lead into here. That lowers for the vehicle. So where is she?